King news, my wonderful people. Raphael Oseni offers Tinubu and APC camp team some vital advice after Tinubu disgraced them in Shatim's house as Nigerians react. One of the guys in the north went to carry out a census to see those that will vote for Tinubu. My dear, the guy was disgraced. And he also the same online census, and he also conducted another one for Peter Obi. Of course, I don't need to tell you that result. But what are we driving at? What are we saying? There is time for everything. So Ecclesiastes said, he said there is time. Okay. When you look at the way things are going, you should be able to tell if you can navigate those that that go on the high sea, and they have this their decipher. They look at the wind, the direction of the wave, and they glide on it. That's what makes them glide. That's what makes them glide. You must look at things more critically. You can't take a myopic view. You must be holistic. You must look at it and ensure that all avenues are covered. What APC is doing, I don't know, unless they have some tricks down their sleeve. APC, PDP, honestly, we just want a different ball game altogether. We are tired of the status quo. Like sincerely, truly, really tired. Please, can you give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe? Let's get all the details. Raphael Oseni offers Tinubu and APC a vital campaign advice. Award-winning Nigerian journalist Raphael Oseni has advised Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his campaign team after their outing at Chetan's house and the BBC interview. Speaking on the VOP, Oseni stated some improvement and presidential campaign team should note and how they should prepare Tinubu next not to get himself embarrassed like what has happened in the last few days. Things could have been better. It could have been better managed and packaged. But the way they've gone about things is really a shame because one never expected that they would be so unprepared in their approach on Tinubu after most of them have been well looked after and told to do this job. They agreed to do it, then do it properly. Addressing the topic, Oseni said, I would like to advise the APC PCC to be able to do what is right. Firstly, they should advise their presidential candidate to stop the local media blackout and engage them. The local media will be ones to write his narrative. Second, they should advise their candidate to always stay on point. Tinubu did well with the telegrapher, but he seemed to have challenges with speaking extensively on his plans. He should target his message. He continued. Thirdly, Tinubu and his opposition should give vital details regarding how they plan to solve the Nigerians' problem, which are humongous. Mixed reactions have trailed Bola Ahmed Tinubu's outing in the UK and subsequent release of his interview with the BBC. Some Nigerians and analysts have since noted that the engaging Nigerians at home is more important than going elsewhere in the next year's presidential election. So vital advice has come. They say now who they listen, who they pay attention, now they get, now no they make mistake. Where they advise you, you go pay attention, you go come listen, you go say, okay, let's look at this. Let's be rational. Let's not think that somebody is trying to do us, or can we just look at it objectively? Yeah, by the time those areas have been covered, then you can begin to implement it. It's not all you take. There are do's and don'ts. Not all advice you take, you are the one who has been advised. Yes, then you go ahead, filter it, sieve it, and see what is good. The rest you throw it away. Yeah. Because when you look at everything that has gone on and has happened in the last few days, you understand that Tinubu needs help if he's going to make a headway with what he intends to do. He does sincerely need help. And the guys he have, sadly, my opinion, I don't think they are doing justice with their job. I personally don't think so. I may be wrong. Like I said, my opinion. I may be wrong, but I think that they should have done more. And sincerely think they should have done more. Package the guy where. Continue to do so, now they should say, on whenever they do now work. And funny enough, Tinubu does not realize that you guys are not doing him well. It just doesn't seem very much like he realizes it, that you guys are not doing him well at all. To mention but a few, you guys are not doing him well at all. So if things are going to change, if there's going to be any form of difference at all, then the time to advance, the time to make sure that, we begin to put things in order is now. That's the time to move. Yes. So it's going to work. Whether you like it or not, it's going to work. Things are going to look up and things are going to get better. Doesn't matter what's going on now, things are going to get better. Nigerians are going to do well. We're going to get the best of leadership. However, what are we doing to ensure that we get that best of leadership? How are we going about it? Are we just sitting there and expecting manna to fall? Now, manna has stopped falling since they entered into their rest. Yes, as soon as they entered into the promised land, manna stopped. It only comes at time of emergency when needed. Okay, it does not give room for laziness, so you don't become complacent. No, don't. The purpose is you see it, you see the vision, you hit the ground and running. And that's why we keep acknowledging and advising Nigerians, don't sit back there and think that things are suddenly going to fall in place. Okay, don't just sit down there and think that things are going to fall in place. Okay, so this is what is happening. This is what is going on. Okay, so we just need to begin to arise and do not allow the same thing over and over again. Let's ensure that the right things are done. Most of the issues going on today as a result, of some very terrible, choices we've made, poor choices, I must say, in the past. Poor choices. We've made really poor choices, and it's sincerely affecting us. So let's not go back that lane again. We know that, we've done things that, should have not been done, and see how it is. So if anything is going to change, if things are going to get better, it is time to advance. It is time to arise. It is time to ensure that we do not allow the same thing over and over again. That's the only way we can truly make a headway. Yes, that's the only way. Remember that you have a voice. Every one of us must ensure that at the end of the day, we do everything humanly speaking possible and we get things done immediately, because, the days upon us and all that is going on are very, 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 very vital. The decisions we make today will affect tomorrow. So what are we doing to ensure that those things, are done decently and in order? Bye for now.